Hey everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. As you may or may not know, I left the ship a few weeks ago, well actually like over a month ago now, and moved back here to Seattle, back home. Well, home is a hard term for me to define. But basically, I was born in Seattle. My family has a house up here that my grandmother left us. And so I'm gonna be living here for the next unknown section of time, as I mentioned in my last vlog. And I wanted to share some exciting news with you guys because a few weeks after I arrived, I was, on the job search and applying to tons of places. And I actually got called in to a company called the World Changers, and they had been watching my vlogs and decided because of those vlogs, like that was the sole reason really, because of my vlogs, they decided to offer me a job where I create videos for their company that highlight different nonprofits around the area, different causes that they are working for. Yeah, they're doing awesome work. If I had more time, I would explain in further detail. But basically, I want to thank you all for tuning in, for watching my vlogs, for going on this journey with me, because this is the sole reason I now have this job, and I'm super stoked about it. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It really means so much. As I also mentioned in my last vlog, I took a ton of footage before I left the ship of patients and surgeries and interviewing different crew members in their different departments, and so I'm really excited to be sharing those stories with you over the next couple of weeks. And so I'm working on the patient stories currently. I thought I would be done sooner, but transitioning and getting settled in my new job and getting a car and learning how to cook and all this stuff takes a lot more time than I'm used to. This vlog is all about the galley and dining room. I filmed this obviously when I was back on the ship, and I interviewed some of the day crew who work in the dining room and the galley. I also interviewed Benjamin, who I also wanted to talk about because I'm realizing now that a lot of you are confused as to who he is, and many people have asked if he is my brother, which is not a thing. He's not my brother. So to clear up those rumors, Benjamin and I went to Whitworth together. We were both theology majors, and we graduated together. So he was on the ship 5 months working in housekeeping and in the galley, and we actually started dating in February. So that's why, that's probably a main reason he's in a ton of my vlogs. And next week I'm going to go visit him. He lives in Idaho, and I'm gonna go visit him in the little town of Driggs, where he is doing a pastoral internship right now. Which brings me to another point I wanted to briefly talk about. My vlogs may not be as consistent anymore, not that they ever were completely consistent, but this is a great opportunity for you all to subscribe right now, because if you subscribe, you will get a notification whenever I post a new video, and then you won't have to wait or check back or wonder like, oh my gosh, is Carys dead? Is she not like posting anymore? I will post, it just might not be on a regular cycle, but I'm hoping to get back into it. I have a lot of cool stories to share, and so I hope you enjoy this vlog about the galley and about the dining room and about how we get food on the ship. And next week or in the week after, I'm hoping to start posting my first patient stories out. So I'm excited about that, but for now, enjoy this, and I'll see you next time. So as I've mentioned time and time again in my vlogs, the ship is basically like a floating village. So we have way more than just a hospital. We have a school, we have housekeepers, we have a hairdresser, we have a cafe, and we have, of course, have a galley because we have to eat, and our galley is super important for that. So today I'm gonna go check out how things run in the galley. I'm actually gonna get to work a little bit in there and make brownies with Benjamin. Benjamin works full-time in the galley as a cook. So I'm gonna spend, a few hours, see what life is like in there, wear this super cool outfit, feeling awesome, and see what happens.
We are in the galley right now, actually in the bakery section of the galley. Prepping some eggs, some sugar, and all the ingredients to make brownies tonight for dinner. There'll probably be, I don't know, 425, 450 brownies when we're all done. So hopefully everybody gets one tonight. So there are two functioning galley teams during a field service that rotate so that one galley team doesn't have to be working every single day of the week all the time. And the rotation works in such a way that you work a couple days on, and then you get 2 days off, and then you get 3 days of work, and then 2 days off. So I work every other weekend, and then when I work on a weekend, then I get the next Monday, Tuesday off. So it's a pretty nice schedule.
Okay, good.
This is Mama Bridgette.
Mama Bridgette.
She's the mama chief for the Galley.
Okay.
This is my first time coming to Galley. I've worked in other departments.
Okay.
In the OR,
Really?
I've worked in Paku, I've worked in screening, I've worked in admissions, I've worked on the ward many times.
Oh
and
my-
now I'm here.
And how do you like it here?
Sure, I really like it here. Here is hard work, more power, but I love it.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about working in the galley?
Oh, okay. My favorite part about working in the galley is the hot side. Because you're so excited when you work in the hot side, and I love the sound. Anytime you put your onion and pepper and stuff in the oil, the sound is. I just love that sound, and it's so exciting. It's good when you see people enjoying your food. Yeah, so.
How long have you been working here?
I've been with the ship for 4 years, but I've been working in this galley for almost 2 years. Which is a nice experience for me, and I kind of like it. It's fun. I don't think I'm going to change my department.
Where does all this stuff come from for the watching world?
Ah, that's a good question. Most of our dairy products come from the Netherlands. So this is hollanddairy.nl.
It's so cold.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, most of our refrigerated goods come from the Netherlands. Unless we run out of something, in which case we have to make an emergency run to a local store, and that stuff could be imported from
Anywhere.
anywhere.
Timbuktu, probably.
Yeah, probably Timbuktu.
Do we have enough butter?
Yeah, we'll have enough butter. That was not attached correctly. Want to stir some things with a whisk?
That's a whisk. It's like a bird cage.
I hope this is on the right setting. It wasn't on the right setting. Whoops. Yeah, I forgot which one was the slow speed. Thank you. No, it's okay. My bad.
Okay, so after a minor setback, we are back on track. We've got the brownie mix over here.
Some of the things that I've learned while working in the galley are how to crack 2 eggs at a time, one in each hand. My favorite skill. How to slice an onion efficiently. Some other things along those lines. But I think what's been most impactful to me is learning about African culture from all the day crew that I get to work with. Being here in the galley, the majority of the people that work in food services are day crew. And so I get to learn a bit about where they're from, how to speak their language. I've learned a few English, like pidgin African worship songs, and being able to enter into their culture in this way, getting to taste their food and see the way they cook and the way they talk and laugh and dance and the music they listen to. That's been the most enriching part of being in the galley, absolutely. If you're coming to work in the galley, definitely make sure you have closed-toed shoes. That's a must. And other than that, just an attitude to work hard and a willingness to serve. It took me a few weeks to get used to the labor of this job and to get over being sore after long days of work. So maybe work out, be prepared, but it's super fun. And just be willing to enter into a very cross-cultural setting, have an open mind, a lot of patience, and open ears. Learn a lot. It's been awesome for me to get to know these people.
So I mentioned a few vlogs ago, I think, or actually many vlogs ago. Wow, time goes so fast. Anyways, I mentioned how the ship only functions because of our amazing day crew that we have aboard working with us. And these are local people that we've hired to work every day aboard on the ship. They're all over, from the galley to translating down in the ward to working in the engine room and many more places. And I cannot stress how important this is. We would not be able to function without them. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk around and see who I can find who will let me interview them, and so that you can hear a little bit about what the ship is like from their perspective, because these are just some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet, or virtually meet.
My name is Kingsley. I'm a Cameroonian day crew from the Northwest region. As a day crew, I work in the dining room in the food service.
And what has been your favorite part about working on the ship?
My favorite part working on the ship is interacting with the crew on the ship. Think about my boss, Tyrone. Yeah, I've learned a lot from Tyrone. He doesn't focus only on his work, but he also think about us.
You said you work 6 days a week? Is that true? And you have...
Yeah, I work at times 6 days a week. Yes.
Does it ever get tiring? How do you keep going?
Well, it's hard, but it's never impossible. It's never impossible. You know, one of my secrets is waiting on God, because they say when you wait on God, He renew your strength. When you wait on the Lord, He will renew your strength. It's the verse behind my hard working.